On March 1st, Amazon launched a new fee structure, and this is called the inbound placement fee. And if you don't take the time to understand this new fee structure, you are going to get killed with placement fees when you send products into Amazon FBA. If you looked at the new fee structure and you're having trouble breaking it down, well then this video is definitely for you, because I am going to break it down and I'm going to show you exactly how you can avoid paying these detrimental placement fees. That being said, let's get into the video so you can see exactly how to avoid these placement fees and make a ton of money with selling on Amazon. And as always, if you got value, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into it. We're going to break down this new inbound placement service fee that was made by Amazon FBA on March 1st of this year. So it's a quick read. I'll drop this article in the description. I really like this article, and it helped me really understand what inbound placement fees are and how to avoid them. And at the end, you're going to want to stay tuned, because I'm going to show you exactly how you can mitigate this paying this placement fee as much as humanly possible here, because it will definitely run your pockets and it will reduce your margins if you don't adapt and overcome and avoid paying this placement fee. So this was written by Vanessa Hung. She's really knowledgeable in the space. She knows a lot of stuff about how things change with Amazon and everything like that. So yeah, we're going to break this down here as effective March 1st, 2024. Basically, the reason why Amazon put this fee in place is because they want to basically stop paying that FC transfer fee. If you don't know what FC transfers are, it basically means when a product goes from a fulfillment center to another fulfillment center, they want to make it as easy as possible and avoid as much FC transfers as possible. So they're going to kind of distribute your inventory across the country, which unfortunately means that it's going to increase our shipping costs a little bit. But the thing is that we can actually end up getting a reduced FBA fee, which not a lot of people are talking about, but there is a reduced FBA fee of 20 cents a unit. You're selling a lot of units, that adds up. If you sold 1,000 units, that's $200 right there. So it definitely adds up, and it basically will cover that increased shipping cost, in my opinion. So yeah, let's break this down right here. What it is they're saying that it's FBA service distribute. Sellers are charged a fee to distribute the products across different fulfillment centers. But if you want to basically do what Amazon tells you, you will avoid paying this fee. And it says the fee comes into play when creating a shipping plan and choose how to wish to have their goods received. So if you want to send it to a single location, you're going to pay a hefty placement fee. But if you want to send it to 2 or 3 fulfillment centers, you're going to pay a lot less of that placement fee, if not none of it. So yeah, you can kind of see is that it's designed to position the products closer to the end customer to basically make delivery times faster and reduce shipping expenses on their end. Amazon, it's their sandbox. They're always going to do what they want at the end of the day. But yeah, the fee varies on the item size and weight, the service tier, and the inbound location. But honestly, we want to avoid paying this as much as possible, because this can be 21 cents to 30 cents. And then it can even go up to $6 depending on if it's a large, bulky item. So if it's a small item, it's going to be 21 to 30 cents per unit, which is going to add up a lot. You don't want to be paying that per unit cost when you don't have to. So yeah, you can kind of see how this looks. It's charged 45 days post receipt of the shipment. So you can see the fee reduction strategies are right here. Should consider using the discounted FBA placement service when available. This is basically Amazon optimized shipments. I'm going to show you how to toggle this on at the end of the video, and this will significantly eliminate or reduce fees completely. So that's basically what you want to do in order to avoid this fee, but I will show you exactly how you can set that up. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. And then there's a couple frequently asked questions here, and there's a conclusion right here. Obviously, your ability to master this will separate you from your competitors. And I truly believe that this is important, because if you are not able to overcome this fee, then you will just fall by the wayside, and other people are going to, come out on top. And I think that these fees are honestly good for us Amazon sellers, because it's going to get rid of the people who aren't taking it seriously and are just not willing to adapt and overcome. It's going to actually make the competition less, in my opinion, because people are like, oh, I just don't want to do it anymore. It's not worth it. They're going to just come to a specific conclusion. But in my opinion, it's not really the case. I think that these fees will just basically see who's actually real and who's fake, and it will squeeze out the sellers who are doing it for the orange bars and don't really have profit margins and stuff like that to, increase and stuff like that. But
yeah, so you can see you can minimize the fee using the discounted service, Amazon Optimized Shipments. And I don't really know what the AWD is because I don't use that. But so sellers can track their charges through the payments dashboard on Seller Central. So you can track when you've been charged for this fee through your payment dashboard. If you know how to get that, if you've gotten a payment before, I'm sure you know how to get there. But yeah, so what are the consequences to not adhering? So you can obviously just incur a fee anyway. So you're going to want to make sure you're following the guidelines and just doing Amazon optimized shipments when you can. I've heard that there's been a case where there hasn't been an option to choose that. Obviously, if that is the case, then you want to just do the lowest split possible to not pay those crazy placement fees because they will add up. I'm about to show you something that was in the Amazon seller forums that I think was really important because it just shows how bad it can get if you're not paying attention to paying or to looking at those placement fees. But yeah, I do think that really the main purpose of this fee is because Amazon doesn't want to pay those FC transfer fees and they want to make the delivery process faster. They want less FC transfers and all that. So they want the items to check in quicker and be available for sale faster. So actually it will help us with cash flow, in my opinion, as well, because things will be checking in faster. There won't be 3 weeks FC transfers and stuff like that, in my opinion. And I'm going to show you this article right here. So this was an article I saw in the forums that someone said it used to cost $600 for shipping a full truck. I know most of you watching this video, I'm not shipping a full truck. None of you are watching this video probably, but you can just see the cost of what it can get out to is if you are doing this in masses. If you're sending a lot of shipments, it can add up because they're paying a $3,000 inbound placement fee per truck because they weren't using the Amazon optimized shipment. So 6 times as much expensive or more expensive. And yeah, so this is basically something that you don't want to do. As you can see at scale, it's an extra $200,000 in expenses. So you want to avoid paying these placement fees absolutely as much as you humanly possibly can. So yeah, maybe Amazon sees if it is causing people issues and changes it. Who knows? It's possible, but we've been able to adapt from this pretty easily. So we are sending shipments out in 2 splits, 2 different locations they're going to, have not been charged a placement fee. I've been using my Prep Center software. I don't know if it's because of the software that they're using, but we have not been paying any placement fees. And we've basically been avoiding it. We've maybe paid a little bit slightly increased in shipment fees so far because things will have to go to different FCs. Usually we go to New Jersey or Pennsylvania, but now sometimes it's going to Indianapolis, Charlotte, or something like that. It's going outside the norm, which is increasing the shipment cost a little bit, but we also are getting that 20-cent kickback on FBA fees that are basically being lower. So I sell 2,000 plus units a month. So that's $400 in FBA fees I'm saving, which basically makes up these shipment costs, in my opinion. But yeah, if you want to toggle this Amazon optimized shipments on, you are going to go to your settings in the top right of your Seller Central. There's like a little setting button, and then you're going to see where it says Fulfillment by Amazon. And then these settings are going to pop up. It's Fulfillment by Amazon settings. So you want to scroll down to Inbound Settings, and you want to hit Edit, and you want to choose Amazon Optimized Shipment Splits. There's going to be 3 different options. There's going to be partial splits. There's going to be send to one location, and there's going to be Amazon optimized placement shipments. But you want that default to be Amazon optimized shipment splits and use that when you can. I've heard from reports of people saying that sometimes it's not there. It depends on where you're shipping from, how many units you're shipping from. And another thing to conclude here is you want to send a good chunk of units in. You want to send at least 50 units in a shipment. No more small shipments because that's going to kill you with very small placement or very small splits. You're going to get like 5 units in a shipment and have to send it in a tiny box, which is going to hurt your margin. So you want to try to send, if that means you have to send 1 shipment a week, I would do that instead of doing 2, 3, 4 shipments a week. You should break it up into 50 units at least a shipment. We've been sending at least 100 units a shipment. Obviously, we're doing volume, so that's definitely why it's a little bit higher than that. But, we are only seeing 2 splits from this, which is not too bad. It's not actually killing us like people are saying all over Instagram and social media. They're complaining about it. But we've been able to navigate this, and I think the advice I'm giving you today will help you navigate as well. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments, and I'll definitely let you know a great answer. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. And I hope you guys got some value from this video. And as always, if you did, please drop a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.